Every 4 years, primaries and caucuses are held throughout each state in the U.S. in order to choose the top Republican or Democratic candidate. In a caucus, voting takes place in a public party meeting and is done with a show of hands or breaking out into groups. This occurs during a specific time at a public place like a church or library. It is important to note that not all states will have both party caucuses. For example, Kentucky has a Democratic primary but a Republican caucus.
The caucus process differs between the Republican and the Democratic Party. Republicans have a winner-take-all form of caucus. This varies among states. Similar to a primary, voters cast a vote on a secret ballot, and whoever gets the majority of votes wins a nomination.
Republicans and Democrats set their own rules. In Iowa's caucuses, the attendees grouped together at a designated meeting point for the candidate they supported. A candidate needed at least 15% of voters to earn delegates. If a candidate got less than 15%, the voters had the opportunity to join the supporters of another group or convince those from other groups to side with their candidate of choice in order to reach the minimum percentage. On Monday, Iowa introduced a new software that failed miserably. It took days to release the final results. This brings a new question. What will Nevada do?
When people think of voting, they tend to think about how a primary works. Registered voters gather at a polling place and vote in a secret ballot. These primaries are run by state governments.
Some are closed primaries, which means that voters can only vote for the candidates in their registered party. In closed primaries, independent voters are unable to vote. This selection process takes place in order to choose the top candidate that gets sent to the National Convention. National conventions are held the summer before the general election. This is when a political party officially nominates the candidate for the presidency.